and bet that the opponents are really paying special attention to him as well. It gets a little bit more difficult as the season wears on. Let's hope he has an afternoon here against the Rangers.
Underway. This Bobbles is in there handing off to Michkov. Michkov trying to get to the middle, got the puck to York. York with a little room to work with here. He'll hold fire, and the save made by Spencer Martin. All-star caliber players who are out long term, and that certainly has had something to do with their struggles. Here's Zegras moving up. Good pass into the middle, connecting the shot. He scores! Travis Konechny from Zegras. And it's 1-0 Philadelphia.
Unscathed, and then even more important to score first. And the Flyers able to get the turnover at their own blue line, transition the other way, and Zegras does what he's very good at, and that's move the puck to his line mates. And that
pokes it free to Gurbankin. Gurbankin in front, but Couturier could not get to that, and it's 3-on-2 the other way. Morgan on the right side. Now the pass to Lafreniere into the middle. Trocheck across a wide open net, and they score. Who else? Artemi Panarin, who had 2 in the victory by the Rangers in New York, has another one here, and just like that, the game is tied.
Oh, the big news in New York is that Panarin will not be offered their star winger, and the Rangers respond. They're able to get through the neutral zone, and it looked like the Flyers were going to come up with this puck. 2 Flyers converged on Alexis Lafreniere, but somehow Trocheck's able to find that loose puck. Panarin switches spots with him, and Panarin's wide open.
Well, it's like putting the pin to the balloon when you give up a goal that quickly, but the Rangers looking for more. Zibanejad scores! The 2 Flyer killers are on the board early. Panarin and Zibanejad have been piling up points against the Flyers of late, and they have them already here. Zibanejad makes it 2-1 New York.
Well, Zibanejad gets lost up high, and this is a shot that looks like, at least from the initial angle, that Kolosov should see it, and he just simply
to the high slot, waits, holds, and then fires, but that one well wide. All the way out to Cooley, and it's a 3-on-1 for the Rangers. Cooley with the puck. Cooley across, up in the shot. He scores, and he has his first National Hockey League goal. And the Rangers have 3 goals in rapid succession. 3-1 New York.
Buckanainen may have interfered with Hathaway, which didn't allow him to get back, and that created the odd man. And Othmann, who was a first-round pick back in 2021.
He'll move it ahead. It's a 2-on-1 for the Rangers. Carrick with the puck. He's got Laba with him. Carrick holds to Laba. The shot! The save by Ersson, and he'll cover up.
I don't know if York gets a piece of it as well. No, what a save there by Ersson as he gets.
Rundstrom through that in front of his own net. Radish catches up to it. Radish across. Schneider. Schneider a shot. Save. Ersson rebound. Makes another save. He was able to deny Brodzinski. And the Flyers will move it ahead. Here's Dvorak. He's got Grundstrom with him. Dvorak holds, waits, takes the shot, and it's batted down in front. Sanheim over to get to it. Cross-ice pass from Tippett to Couturier. Back for Tippett. He's got half a step. He cuts in the backhander, and it missed. They lead the NHL in that category, and they need it badly. And the Rangers, during their recent losing ways, have been giving up some goals. And it was tipped away. Tippett over after it. Couldn't clear. And the puck comes back across. Here's Panarin. Waits, holds, fires. Save Ersson. Rebound. Save Ersson. Can't clear, though. Here's Morrow getting it to Panarin. Panarin down low for Zibanejad. He'll play it off the back wall and then get it back. 28 seconds on the power play. Panarin waits. Side of the net. Trocheck back to Panarin. And now Trocheck once more into the slot, goes all the way through. Shot Morrow. Save made by Ersson with a blocker. Now it's Trocheck with a shot wide. Back out to Morrow. He'll get it to the point. Trocheck this way. Panarin. Panarin holds back across ice. The shot, and they score. And it's Mika Zibanejad who becomes the all-time leader for the Rangers in power play goals. And it's 4-1 New York.
And keep the killers honest. Watch on the right side of your screen. Eventually Panarin will get this puck, and watch how the deception right there. He's looking like he's going to get it to the net. And somehow finds a seam. I mean, he sauced it over
Konechny back across ice, but the Rangers in good shape to handle that. JT Miller. And he'll clear it to center. York after it. It bounces free to Zibanejad. 2-on-1 with Miller. Miller, Zibanejad, he's got the hat trick. Mika Zibanejad continues to haunt the Flyers. He's got his 19th, 20th, and 21st goals of the season here. Today it's 5-1 New York.
Against the Panthers, and Zibanejad had a hat trick in that game, and he looks sensational. And it's one of those things when he feels it, he's a different player. This is a nice feed from Miller, but they change sides both ways, two ways, and when you do that, you get the goaltender to move not only once but twice, and it's tough to catch up to it. But when Zibanejad,
the only goal, the first shot of the longest game in the modern history of the NHL, and then you just shut the door after that. Look out here, shot goes wide as Lafreniere looks skyward after being set up. He's got it again, gets it to Panarin for a shot, and he scores. Artemi Panarin with a bullet, and he has his second of the game.
Whacks at it. Hard to tell, but he certainly got it elevated, that's for sure. Flyers get running around their own zone, not able to win the puck battle on the wall, and Panarin comes downhill. Yeah, it's rolling. See how it's rolling, and then it goes right through Drysdale. I mean,
trying to take advantage of the Flyers, getting fresh penalty killers out there, but a nice interception by Konechny. He's getting help with Sanheim. A 2-on-1 develops. Short-handed rush. Konechny with the puck. Konechny waits. To Sanheim. He scores! Short-handed goal for the Flyers, and they get one back. Travis Sanheim climbs up the charts of goals for Flyer defensemen. It's 6-2.
Well, here the Rangers not able to connect on the east-west. Good job by Sanheim to jump up and get open for Konechny. And as much as a goaltender, as you want to anticipate that pass across, you still have to respect Konechny, the puck carrier. You can see how late Spencer Martin was getting across.
His third hat trick against the Flyers, second hat trick this year. He's 3 for 3. 3 goals on 3 shots as we get this third period underway. Back in 2018, and it was a very quick rebuild. They got a break or two. Adam Fox wanted to play for the Rangers and nobody else. Here's a shot by Dvorak. Save made by Martin. Sanheim misfires with that offering. Morrow knocks it down, but Tippett picks it up. Owen Tippett, 0-60. Cuts in, waits, fires. Missed it. It bounces back into the blue. Where is it? They jammed for it. Grebenkin
sniffing for the rebound as well. Watch as it comes off the end boards, how Martin doesn't knock it in. Zegras missed it. Grebenkin can't find a way to get his stick on the ice as he's entangled with Scott Morrow right there. Boy, Martin's awfully lucky that he didn't knock it in himself when he was
tight. Back and forth. Rangers had to come back in the third. Flyers trying to do that here. Tippett to Zegras. Zegras in the backhander. Save Martin. Rebound. Barkey denied. Rebound Tippett off a skate to Zegras. He scores! Trevor Zegras into the empty cage, and it is now a 3-goal game, 6-3.
Third period, and they cash in on this one. Tippett makes a real good play to get to the middle of the ice to Zegras. Spencer Martin with the save, but I love how they've got that presence. Barkey's around the net to help loosen up that puck after the attempt, and Zegras able to pounce on that as Spencer Martin's out of the way, out of position.
On the boards, Cates follows up though, frees it back up. Here's Konechny into the middle. Cates turns, bounces up, cross ice. It comes Konechny. Oh, Martin flashes across.
It wasn't in Konechny's wheelhouse. He had to re-corral it. He does elevate it, but good play. I mean, I guess you do, but
look out here, Couturier in. Martin the save, and he covers. Then he gets pushed into the net as.
Job by Dvorak in the neutral zone. And much like the first goal that the Flyers scored, it was just a good job in the neutral zone to create the turnover. And see, Martin gets a glove in on Hathaway as well.
A couple of times.
Oh, for sure, Averkov is the one that guided Hathaway in there. You know, to answer your question about pulling Ersson, I wouldn't do it, personally. I think they've got some good positive.
A shot off to his glove by Martin. He'll keep the puck in play so that the final seconds can tick off the clock. The Rangers, of the two desperate teams, they're the one that get the win.